Hello, welcome to this video in which we are going to study and discover how to make suggestions. But before we go any further, I'm going to ask you a simple question, which is what is the shared thing among these people here in the pictures? Can you guess what is the common thing? Yes, the common thing is that they feel bored. They have a bad mood and they are overthinking and they are all feeling bad. But the question is how to change their mood, how to amuse them, and how to entertain them. The answer to this question is by doing suggestions, by making a suggestion to do something amusing. Mainly when we make a suggestion, people may accept as they may refuse, depending on the kind of the activity we suggest for the bored people. Now let's see the expression we use when we want to make a suggestion. Mainly there are some common expressions such as let's plus verb, shall we plus verb, how about plus verb plus ing, what about plus verb plus ing. Now let's see the examples of this expression here in sentences. Number one, we say let's go for a walk. Number two, we say shall we go. Number three, we say how about playing football. How about playing football? And the last one, we say, what about visiting the museum? What about visiting the museum? Now, these are the common expressions, but there are many more expressions, such as, why don't we go? Couldn't we? What would you say to? Don't you think it's a good idea to? Does it matter if we? Would you like to? Let's go to. I suggest we take into consideration. I suggest you take something into consideration. We could. Do you fancy? We might as well. Now, when we make a suggestion, as we said, people may accept it. And if they accept, they use again certain expressions. We are going to discover these expressions, which are that's a good idea, let's go, or okay, let's go, yeah, yes, that's better, okay, as simple as this. We say okay, yes, with pleasure, why not, or simply we may say sure. Again, these are the common expressions to accept a suggestion, but there are many more, like yes, I like to. If you are excited, you are going to say yes, I like to. Yes, I'd love to. What a good idea. Yes, with pleasure. Yes, I feel like taking a walk. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Yes, that's not a bad idea. Brilliant. Count me into. Count me into. So these are the expressions we use to express that we accept a suggestion, that we are on the way something amusing. Now, when people refuse, they use different expressions. And the most common expression they use are the facial expressions. So if you see, for example, the little cutie here, she's having facial expressions which embody that she does not want to do something or she does not like doing something. Okay, now let's discover the expressions of refusing. Say, no, let's not. No, I don't like, or no, I dislike. Also, we say no, 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 as sharp as this. Or we say, what a bad. Or we might be polite and say, sorry, I can't. Also, when you say something which is disturbing and people do not like it, they are going to close their ears and say, no, I'm not listening, no, I'm not listening. Or they are just going to say, no, 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 no. So let us discover more expressions of refusing. We have well, I'd rather, I don't feel like it, I dislike going for a walk. What an awful idea, I'm not sure about that idea. Or you may do as this llama or sheep. She's going to be like, yeah, I'd love to, but. Okay, so if you look at her again, yeah, I'd love to, but. Or you are going to say, I don't think it will work. I don't think I can. I'm not very keen on plus verb plus ing. For example, I'm not very keen on swimming. I'm not very keen on watching movies. Okay, so this is a list of expressions of refusing. Now, as we come to the end of this video, I'm going to let you practice this exercise in which you are going to write a dialogue relying on these pictures. So this person here is making a suggestion. Can you guess what is it? And the next person is responding. Can you guess what is his response? Is it positive, means accepting, or is it negative, refusing? And again, this one is making a suggestion to do something. Can you guess what is he suggesting? And lastly, the cat is responding. Can you guess what is his response? Okay, well then, thank you for watching and have fun. Goodbye.